Yo, what's up? We're back with another one. This one is going to be very short. Why? Because I have low attention span and no interest in making this video. Right? You might be asking, for what reason is that? I don't know. I don't feel like it. Alright? Deal with it. Such is life at times. Okay? So, but I'm going to go through the things that happened this week, which wasn't very special. I did a bunch of work, chilled out a bunch. Well, not really chilled, just a bunch of work, a bunch of things I had to do. On top of that, well, the main new thing that I had was on top of the basic physics exercises that I had to do, I also had to do a laboratory experiment thingy, and that took, I mean, it took, first of all, it took 4 hours, then a little bit of preparation, so probably 2 hours, and then I had to like go there and back, which were like an hour and a half, which is just a long time. It's just a lot of time. And on top of that, I just didn't do a good job, in my opinion at least. So I definitely want to do a better job and hopefully like practice a bit more for the next one. But these two definitely take more time than I expected, and they are a lot more thorough. But now I know what to expect, and I'm gonna do a lot better of a job next time. But yeah, that took a long time. I know around just a bunch of stuff. Next week's gonna be even more work, because like there's a bunch of projects coming up at the same time, and it's just bad. It's bad. I might not survive, but I will update upon the next week with the information of if I died or not. Right? That's basically it. I took today off, so today's Sunday. I took this day off because I thought it would be beneficial, especially since the next week is going to be a bit hectic. So hopefully that's gonna help. I'll see tomorrow what it looks like for stuff. There's also kind of school ending. There's this kind of special day in Finland where we have some kind of thing where we go and throw candy and stuff on the final day of school. So that's on Thursday, and so I'm gonna go there, do that. Hopefully that's gonna be fine. It's just a lot of stuff. Oh, one important thing, I did get my website done. So the small one for just a normal website that had been kind of on the back burner for a while was I got it, obviously it was done, and I messaged the guy everything, and that was the week before this week, and I got the final payment this week, so I think everything is good now. We'll see if there's any problems there or anything. He seemed like it was fine, and honestly, I didn't really like how I delivered for him. It wasn't like up to standard. It didn't feel like good, and that's definitely something I want to work on. Making sure that every kind of customer interaction is actually good and well. And it was like kind of my fault, because I just didn't have structure in the way that I kind of add the content to my website. So basically, I had a bunch of pictures. He had a vision for how the references would be laid out on the website, and I basically didn't have that reference. He had a bunch of pictures in his mind that he thought were good, and I just couldn't like dig them up. I tried, but like it's very much so more difficult to do that for someone who is not the one who took those pictures, compared to the person who like knows the stuff and has taken those pictures. That's basically so that's basically it for that. That's gonna get cut off. That's nice. It wasn't really like a huge thing on my mind, but it is one less thing. On top of that, we have basically the problem is all the projects are coming to a head right now. So the gift card plugin is basically done, but the customization needs to be done, and that's gonna be maybe a bit hectic because they might need a bit of modifications. They thought that the website, the emails that would be sent from it would be more customizable and all this stuff, and it's I feel bad because like I probably just said something like, yeah, you can like customize it any way you want, because I just didn't know that the emails you couldn't like customize them. I feel bad. I feel really bad for like making false promises. So I'm gonna try to fix it, see what I can do to make sure that everything is everything is fine and works out in the end. That's something I have to do next week. On top of that, I have the other kind of software designer thingy, and the problem with that is basically design is not good enough. It's not good enough yet. Like software needs to be slick. It needs to work just smoothly, and right now it's not working smoothly. That's a problem. It's a big problem. So that's something I'm definitely conscious of, and I wanna fix it. I said I'm gonna fix it mostly next week. So that's more stuff put on my plate for next week. So yeah, hopefully I get all of that done next week. So then I would basically just be left with some more light work. Just finishing up some editing of picture editing, and the final laboratory in the physics. There is also one more thing. I have an internet course, a web course for Swedish I have to do, which I found out ends at the same time as my physics course, which is in 2 weeks. So I really have to like make sure everything is done in 2 weeks, because otherwise I'm not gonna have the time to practice. That's gonna be a problem. So I'm just it ain't fun right now. It ain't fun. But it's gonna be all good. I'm not gonna fucking die. Hopefully. Everything will work out. I will do the work that is necessary, and I will get rewarded for it. At least that's how I think. Alright, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Peace and love. Maybe that's the new outro.